Good day everyone, our group is assigned to discuss to you about the police system of Egypt.
Egypt, known for its ancient history, is a country in North Africa in the Middle East. It's home to iconic landmarks like the pyramids, the Nile River, and rich cultural heritage, with a diverse population and a blend of ancient wonders and the modern cities like Cairo. It's a nation of historical significance and vibrant traditions. Ang Egypt daw ay kilala sa kanilang ancient history. Matatagpuan ang Egypt sa North Africa and the Middle East. Nakilala din sila dahil sa pyramids and the Nile River. At mayaman din sila sa cultural heritage.
Now let's talk about the historical significance of Egypt. Egypt's police system has an ancient roots dating back to Pharaohic period. Alam naman po natin na ang Egypt ay isa sa mga sibilisasyon na unang umunlad at unang nagkaroon ng kanilang sariling police system. Mas una silang nagkaroon ng police system at mas nauna rin nilang napaunlad or mas na-improve pa ang kanilang police system. Next, the police force played a key role in maintaining order and justice during Islamic Golden Age. So sabi po dito, during Islamic Golden Age, ang police force ng Egypt ay nakatoka sa pag-maintain ng kaayusan at justice sa kanilang lugar. Then, under British colonial rule, the police force underwent significant modernization and restructuring. So, sa panahon po ng British colonial rule ay nagkaroon na po ng modernization at pag-reconstruct ng police system ng Egypt. Last, police force has continued to evolve and adapt to meet the changing needs of Egyptian society. As the society evolved po in Egypt, ang police system po ay nag-a-adapt din sa pagbabago sa kanilang lugar at mas nag-i-improve ang kanilang police system according to the needs of the society. All in all po, sinasabi ng Egypt ay isa sa mga bansang unang nagkaroon ng police system at dahil nauna sila ay mas na-improve nila at natutunan nila ng mas maaga kung paano ang kalakaran sa society. And then marami ring mga bansa ang naka-impluwensya sa kanilang police system na naging dahilan para maging role model sila sa police system.
Organization structure. Centralized hierarchical system with clear chain of command. The Ministry of Interior oversees the police force at the national level. Police stations are organized into districts, which is district under the command of a director. Each district is further divided into precincts, each with its own commander. Sinasabi po dito na ang organization structure ng Egypt ay centralized katulad na lamang po ng bansang Pilipinas at ang ministry ang nagsusupervise sa kanilang national police force. Police stations are organized into district and district is further divided into precincts. Ang kanilang police station, kagaya na lang po, example po nito is ang Palawan po ay ang Rojas po ang papasok sa district at ang Rojas MPs po ang papasok sa kanilang precinct.
Community engagement, establishment of community police station and neighborhood to increase accessibility and trust. So dito kinukuha ng police yung tiwala ng community para kung sakali may mangyari mang krimen is madali lang nilang lapitan yung community kasi may tiwala yung community sa kanila at madali lang din nilang malapitan ito. Collaboration with local leaders and organization to address community concern and promote crimes prevention. So dito yung mga leaders ng community, sila yung unang may concern sa kanilang community. Kung sakaling man may mangyaring crime sa kanilang community is yung leader kagad yung gumagawa ng paraan para masolusyonan ang crime na nangyari sa kanilang community. Training of police officer on community engagement and problem solving skill. So dito yung police officer at saka yung community is engaged na sila kung saan ba is para silang nagtutulungan. Kung sakaling man may mangyaring krimen is madali lang nilang masolusyonan at maresolba ang krimen na nangyari sa community na yun. Implementation of community policing programs such as neighborhood watch group and community outreach event. So yung police is nandyan kagad kung sakaling man may gaganaping program, nandyan kagad yung police para magbantay para sakaling may mangyari man na krimen is nandyan sila para protektahan at kapag nandyan sila maaaring masecure din ng pulis na walang mangyari na krimen sa ganong program. Emphasize on build relationship and trust with derived communities including minorities, groups and marginalized population. So dito is na-build na yung relationship ng community in police. Parehas na silang may tiwala para kung sakaling man at dito is monitor na din ng mga pulis yung mga nangyayari sa population.
Modernization and technology, integration of digital databases for efficient record keeping. Mababa ang crime rate sa Egypt dahil sa modernong mga teknolohiya. Mas napapadali ang pag-collect or pagbibigay ng mga impormasyon at mas napapangalagaan ito ng maayos at hindi basta-basta nawawala. Implementation of surveillance system to monitor and prevent crime. Nagpapatupad din sila ng mga surveillance system para mamonitor at maprevent ang krimen sa kanilang lugar. Introduction of online reporting system for citizens to easy report crime. Sa pagre-report naman, kung may krimen na nangyayari ay madali lang sa kanila dahil pwede silang mag-report online at dahil doon mas mapapabilis silang makagawa ng aksyon upang masolusyonan ito agad. Using of modern technology and police vehicles for faster response times. At gumagamit din sila ng mga modernong vehicles para sa mabilis na pag-respond sa mga crime na nangyari sa kanilang lugar.
Trainings and education. Egypt police officer undergo specialized training in various areas including law enforcement tactics, counterterrorism, community policing. Sa first bullet, sinasabi dito na yung mga yung mga police officers nila ay nag-undergo din sila ng specialized training katulad sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, kung saan pinag-aaral nila yung mga law enforcement tactics, din kung paano din sila mag-counter-terrorism. Kagandahan pa dito, meron silang community policy. So, pinapatupad nila yung peace and order, diba? Second bullet, the training includes both theoretical and practical components with a focus on real-life scenarios and hands-on experience. So, sinasabi dito sa second bullet na kung saan yung training nila doon, pinapakita nila talaga sa totoong buhay na kung saan sa training na yun, pinapakita na talaga nila kung paano nila ito ma-overcome. Sa pangatlong bullet naman, officer also receive ongoing educational and training to ensure they are up to date with the latest techniques and technologies and law enforcement. So dito sa third bullet, pinapakita dito na yung mga officers sa police officers sa Egypt, hindi lang sila nagtitraining, kundi kailangan din nilang kahit nagtitraining sila, kailangan din nila na yung kahit patuloy lang ang pag-training at saka pag-aaral para kung baga hindi sila mahuli sa mga trainings na or mga latest na tinuturo na techniques at saka mga technology sa law enforcement.
Next reason is legal framework. Egypt Police Force operates under a comprehensive legal framework that outline their duties, responsibilities, as well as the rights of the citizen. Katulad ng ibang police system, ang Egypt ay mayroong legal framework na sinusunod na kung saan doon nauulat ang kanilang mga duties and responsibilities at kung ano ang karapatan ng mga mamamayan sa kanilang lugar. The Constitution guarantees the independence of police force and prohibits any interference in their work. while also ensuring that they operate in accordance with the law and respect human rights. Ang konstitusyon ng Egypt ay sinusigurado na ang police force nila ay nakapokus sa trabahong nakaatang sa kanila at iniiwasan o pinagbabawal ang mga bagay na makakasagabal sa kanilang trabaho. Habang sinusigurado rin na sila ay sumusunod sa batas at nirerespeto ang karapatang pantao. Penal Code and Criminal Procedure Code provide clear guidance for police conduct during investigation, arrest, and detention, including the use of force, firearms, and the treatment of detainees. Ang Egypt ay mayroong legal procedure or guidelines sa pagkandak ng investigation, arrest, and detention at kasama na rin dito ang paggamit ng firearms, paggamit ng force, at tamang pagtrato sa mga detainees na kailangang sundin ng mga police officers sa Egypt.
Qualifications. All commissioned officers were graduates of the Police Academy at Cairo, where police had to complete a 3-month course at the academy. So dito po sa unang qualifications sa Egypt is lahat ng commissioned officers ay dapat graduates ng Police Academy sa Cairo, kung saan kailangan nilang makompleto yung 3 buwan sa academy. Pangalawang qualifications po dito is the academy contains colleges for 4 years degrees for recruits, specialized training and officer development training, and present a police officers training institute yearly. So dito po sa pangalawang qualification yung sinasabi dito, dapat 4-year degrees pa rin dito para ma-recruit ka, para rin sa specialized training and officer development training. At sila rin yung mga police officers din yung magti-training na kada taon. So sa pangatlo po na qualification dito is physically and mentally fit. So dito kailangan din talaga natin sa Egyptian pala, kailangan din nila maging physically and mentally fit. Kagaya na sa atin sa Pilipinas is kailangan din maging matikas yung katawan. At syempre kailangan may laman din yung utak. So sa pangapat na qualification po ng Egypt is dapat Egyptian citizen ka. Sa panglima is basic 6 months training program.
Trainings: Security Administration, Criminal Investigation, Military Drills, Civil Defense, Firefighting, Forensic Medicine, Communication, Cryptology, First Aid, Sociology, Anatomy, and Foreign Language, French and English. Also included are Political Orientation, Public Relation, and military subjects such as infantry and cavalry training, marksmanship, leadership, field exercise. So dito sinasabi dito sa bullet na to kung saan yung mga police officers ng Egyptians ay kumbaga yung training nila hindi lang baga pangkatawanan, kundi nag-aaral din sa iba't iba yung kanilang pinag-aaralan. Meron din dito sa criminal investigation kung saan pinag-aaralan na kung sino nga ba ano yung iba't ibang klase ng investigation, criminal investigation, military drills, tsaka kung paano makikipag-communicate sa community or sa ibang tao, first aid, at tsaka yung foreign language, nag-aaral din sila ng foreign language. Ito yung French and English. At saka hingid sa lahat, yung sa public relation, kung paano sila makipag-ugnayan o salamuha sa ibang tao. At saka yung military subject or marksmanship nila. Hindi lang ba, kagaya sa atin dito na yung training natin sa Pilipinas, yung 'di ba meron din sa ground, meron din sa taas, sa panghipawid na naga-training. So ganun din sa kanila. Meron din sa infantry, ibig sabihin, meron sa impapawid yung training para sa impapawid. So meron din sila kagaya sa atin. Tsaka cavalry training kung saan nasa ground yung training nila. Katulad sa atin dito yung sa halimbawa sa military ganyan, 'di ba? Yung sa ground talaga yung Tapos, syempre, meron din silang tinatawag na leadership at saka yung field exercise na sinasabi yun sa training.
Ranks. Commission police ranks resemble those of the Egyptian army. The highest ranking Egyptian police officer is a lieutenant general. An officer ranks descends only to first lieutenant. Enlisted police ranks include master sergeant, sergeant, corporal, and private. Ang pinakamataas na opisyal ng Egyptian police ay isang lieutenant general at ang mga ranggo ng opisyal ay bumababa lamang sa first lieutenant. Kasama sa mga naka-enlist na police ang master sergeant, sergeant, corporal, and private.
Ranks. Liwa, highest police rank, police officer, lowest police rank. Yung liwa daw po yung tawag sa highest police rank o yung pinakamataas na ranggo ng police. At police officers naman po ang tawag sa lowest police rank.
Law enforcement of Egypt is responsibility of the Ministry of Interior divides the functions of the police and public security among 4 deputy ministers. Of Interior himself retained responsibility for state security investigation and overall organization. So, the division of responsibilities within the law enforcement system of Egypt, with the Ministry of Interior overseeing the overall operations and Minister retaining authority over state security investigations and the organization.
The 4 deputy ministers. The first one is the public security, second is special police, the third is personal affairs, and the last one is administrative and financial affairs. Public security, they are responsible for public safety, travel, immigration, passports, port security, and criminal investigation. The safeguard against various threats including terrorism, theft, espionage, and natural disasters. The second one is special police, are responsible for administration, the central security forces, civil defense, police transport, police communications, traffic police, and tourism and antiquities police. The job and duties are similar to those of other law enforcement officials. You may direct traffic, make traffic stops, conduct investigations, and make arrests, depending where you work, and you may or may not carry a firearm. Also, the third one is the personal affairs. They are responsible for police training institutions, personal matters for police and civilian employees, and the Policemen's Sports Association. Personal affairs are responsible for recruiting new staff members and assisting them during the onboarding process. Their duties are to conduct interviews, vetting applicants, overseeing personal performance reviews. And the last one is administrative and financial affairs. They are responsible for general administrations, budgets, supplies, and legal matters. To agreed budget and action payments, they are responsible for strategizing on and planning for financial goals by working daily to achieve and maintain the financial health of our organization.
Why is Egypt a role model for the police system? Egypt has low crime rate. Siwa OSS embraces the law of tradition, URRF law, composed of 23,000 people and 11 tribes. Plato fashioned his model of a perfect government. Last crime around 1950. Case is manslaughter. Punishment, social ostracization or shunning, the act of being excluded from the community. The best example of folk communal or informal justice system. Bakit nga ba ang Egypt ay isa sa mga role model pagdating sa police system? Isa sa mga dahilan nito dahil ang Egypt ay mayroong low crime rate kahit na sila ay nagkukompose ng 23,000 people at 11 tribes. Ang huling crime na naitala is around 1950 at ang punishment ay social ostracization or shunning or ang pagtatakwil sa iyo ng community or ng mga tao sa isang komunidad. Ito rin ang best example of folk communal or informal justice system.